pockets? That'd be great to hold my cigarettes. I was
Give me a
thinking
drink.
horse treats.
He's wanting to put what in the pocket?
His cigarettes. I was like, horse treats. Brandon, he's going to carry the cookies for us.
And here I'm even worse. I'm like thinking he's going to be the drug mule. All right, you guys. So we had several people, actually, like probably several people in the past, and then like 2 people in one day ask if we would do this. Answer the 73 questions. Like, normally you follow them around doing stuff. So I have not read them. They were sent, and that's them. So let's go.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
10. This year's going to be fun because we have basically Facebook Creator Studio has given us like a reality program. And I don't think my staff or I ever thought in a million years that we would wake up and like be like reality
We're
stars.
the Kardashians. Up and coming.
Yeah. I just don't think any of us ever expected that. So literally, it's super exciting, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking because I'm super stoked though, like for the opportunities that are coming for sure. Super stoked. Okay.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag horse trader extraordinaire.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Extraordinaire.
If you could do a love scene with anyone, who would it be?
Kevin Gates.
Oh my gosh,
Kevin Gates. Because that man talks mad game on the mic, and I need to know what he's about. Kevin Gates. I need to know. I'm on a need-to-know basis. I'm serious. Does his voice not... Are you not just like, hello, Kevin Gates?
No,
I am. Kevin Gates.
Who? Scott Eastwood.
I don't know who that is. Kevin Gates. I don't know who Scott Eastwood is. Probably him too, but Kevin Gates. Charlie.
Okay.
Don't unplug stuff.
If your life was a musical, what would the marquee say?
The Marquee. Tara Sanders starring in She's a Shot of Whiskey. Yeah. It would just be a Broadway musical about She's a Shot of Whiskey. Wild turkey.
Oh my
Straight. Yes.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
That I went through a phase where I identified as pansexual.
This is new news.
Yeah. That was like in my 20s. Like I thought that like since we needed to be like it or like they, like, you know, people wanted to like, I was like, I think I'm pansexual. I just love everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole thing. It was a whole weird phase. Like, go ahead.
What's your wake up ritual?
If Tinley is home, it changes because it, you know, if she beats me up, it changes from if I beat her up. Not physically, like, I mean, if I wake up before her. But generally, I wake up and the first thing I do is wash my face, brush my teeth. Jacob got me these really cool, like, Chanel slippers. And it's like I put them on every day and I feel like bougie.
Bougie?
I feel bougie. And so I wear my Chanel slippers into the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. I always make some form of an iced coffee after I Thrive. So normally I have to take one Thrive capsule because I drink a lot of coffee and sometimes my heart gets a little racy, but I would say that I wake up, pop my Thrive capsules, slip on my Chanel slippers, and try to start my day feeling like somebody so that my whole day I feel that way. Yeah.
What's your go to bed ritual?
Depends on if Tinley's home or not. If Tinley isn't home, I normally take a bath, get out of the bath, and I meditate, and I just find something on YouTube that's like a meditation, and I like turn it on, and I sit, and I meditate. Another thing I like to do is I have those acupressure mats that have like the spikes. I love when I get done meditating, I like to lay in the bed. I have the pillow and the one for your back, and it is like the best way to decompress.
Yeah.
Feels so good.
Yeah. What's your favorite time of day?
Depends on the season.
Yeah.
If it's summertime, I love night. But, like, in the winter, I love the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the season for sure. It's hard to be excited about the middle of the day when it's 110 outside.
Oh, and this one's like the same as the other one.
What did
What
it say?
is one thing no one knows about you?
One thing that nobody knows about me? Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty open.
Pretty open.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think
if it happens, it's here.
yeah, I don't. I mean, even in my past, I don't have anything like. I dated a gangster. Like, I dated a guy that, like, when I was like 21, I dated a guy that was like pretty sketchy, and I was
Memories.
Memories. He was Hispanic.
Oh man.
It was Mexican.
Is that the popcorn one?
Keep going. The popcorn
man.
one. I don't know the popcorn one.
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa, yes! Yeah, that's him. That's the barbacoa. Okay, so story time now because Jess brought this up. So, I don't know.
We're too white to go to barbecues.
They invited me to, like, go to barbacoas, and I just didn't know, so I always thought that, like, you want to tell them? So,
movie time.
Yeah. So I thought barbacoa was like, yeah. So let me tell you the whole story. So his cousin called and was like, hey, we're gonna all sit down and, like, you know, for a barbacoa, would you like to come? And I'm like, yeah, I would love that. So I love popcorn. So I, not knowing what a barbacoa was, thought he was like super Hispanic and he just didn't know how to pronounce Barbarossa. And we were gonna watch Pirates of the Caribbean. So I, like, really, like, wore, like, pirate jammies and, like, bought, like, a whole, like, bunch of popcorn and, like, popcorn flavoring. And, like, I show up to their house, like, in jammies with, like, a popcorn buffet, okay? And his family, they were so nice to me, but they thought I was fucking weird, I'm sure. And when I got there, I was like, what? We're not going to watch a movie? I was like, I thought we were watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Barbacoa! And they were like, what? They were like, we're cooking ribs and steak. And I was like... So from that point forward, anytime we went to his family's, I just took popcorn with, like, all the toppings. Like, I would take, like, caramel and ranch and, like, the salts because they just knew me as, like, the popcorn buffet girl because I just was trying to be nice. So I thought barbacoa was like Barbarossa, and it was Pirates of the Caribbean had just come out, and I thought that we were, anyway.
It was a thing.
It was a thing. I'm extremely white, and his Hispanic family did love me, but they also thought I was extremely fucking weird. Like, they were like, oh. So I just, every time I went to his house for every holiday, I would take, like, liquor and popcorn. Still to this day, his sister and I are friends, and she'll be like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. And she's like, I miss your popcorn buffets. And I'm like,
I know.
I still do it at my house all the time.
Oh,
So-
man. Okay, what's your dream country to visit?
I want to go to Bali.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I went to the Dominic, and I was in love with it. I also thought it was extremely sketchy, though, because we went, like, off the resort. And,
Yeah.
so I think all countries kind of have, like, good and bad, just like
Yeah.
the U.S., but I'd like to go to Bali. That's where I'd like to go next.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the biggest surprise you've had?
Tinley. Tinley was a pretty big surprise. I was not supposed to be able to have kids. Broke my nose, went to the hospital, and the nurse came in and was like, hey, we're going to have to send you over there for the MRI because you're pregnant. And I was like, no, I'm not. Also, this is a funny story on Jacob. So I had fertility issues, not Jacob. And, like, in that moment of my face being smashed and being told that I was pregnant, when the nurse shut the door, Jacob was like, so whose kid is this? Like, it's not, like, he was, like, furious. And I was like, what? This is a true freaking story. And he was like, yeah, the doctor told us we couldn't have kids. So, like, and I was like, Jacob, he said I couldn't have kids. Like, your penis is fine.
He's calling. He's probably going to play stop talking about his penis.
So, like, genuinely, Jacob was like, for like the split second, since we had been told that I couldn't have kids, for a second, Jacob was like, whose kid is this? And I'm like, it doesn't work that way.
Tinley.
Yeah, and she
No
looks like
more
she fell
questions.
right out of his ass. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know, he made a face the other day, and I was just like,
That's Tinley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Heels, flats, or sneakers?
Hey dudes.
That's true. All the time.
Hey dudes. Heels, flat, sneakers. Hey dudes.
Yes.
Hey dudes.
Vintage or new?
I love the aesthetic of vintage, but I'm really hard on things, so I probably should stick with new so I don't tear it up.
Yeah.
New. I don't know. Everything vintage is aesthetically pleasing, from tack to bridles. Like,
Yeah.
it's so pretty. But yeah, new.
Yeah. Who do you want to write your obituary?
My child. That way I know that she outlives me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Tinley. That way I know she outlives me for sure. Yes.
Style icon?
Next. I mean, I don't.
You're like, when I look in the mirror every morning.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
yeah. I'm just not a fashion. Like
Yeah.
I think my closet would shock people. Have you seen my closet?
No, but I feel like we just mainly wear like t-shirts and jeans.
T-shirts
all
and
the
jeans.
time.
I wear Vuori leggings for everything.
Yeah.
And yeah. I don't know.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
My family, my staff. The staff I have now, I hope I never have to replace.
Aw.
Like, that's like I told Jacob, I was like, I love them. They can't ever leave me. And then the horses, because they are the reason. If it wasn't for the horses, none of us would have what we have.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all say that
Yeah.
at this point. Like, the horses basically, I mean, so my family, my staff, and then horses. Everything else can be replaced. Everything else I can do without. But, like, people come first to me. It's funny. I read things online sometimes about myself where people are like, oh, she's such a monster. And I'm like, that's how you know that they're either super bitter that they don't work here anymore or they don't know me. Because
I've never been here. Never.
Yeah, because I am people first. I mean, that's, yeah, the people in my life.
What's one ingredient you put in everything?
Mike's Hot Honey.
That-
Everything.
that's
Popcorn,
true.
pizza, yogurt. Mike's Hot Honey.
Everything.
Mike's Hot Honey. I love it. I sent Mike's Hot Honey gift baskets to like all the people, like all of the companies that have supported us, that support me regardless of animal activists, that support me regardless of my haters. I sent like No Hit Bit. I sent everybody
Yeah.
Mike's Hot Honey baskets with like Mike's Hot Honey and like pecans. They were good.
If she could have put it on their food, she would have.
I would have if I could have just yes. I love Mike's Hot Honey.
Alright.
Mike's Hot Honey is fire. Yes.
What 3 people, living or dead, would you like to make dinner for?
Can we
And
just
what
go to
kind of dinner? You
Can we
gonna
just go to
poison
Olive
them or
Garden?
not?
Like if we can just go to Olive Garden or Saltgrass. I mean
I'm just thinking, like, a good dinner? Or are you trying to poison these 3 people?
that's accurate. Okay, that's also accurate. Jess and I would like to have dinner with a couple of people from the hate group.
Yes.
She'll be cooking. I'll be serving. No.
I'm a great cook.
Yes. This is not where this is supposed to go. I don't know. I mean, questions like that are tough because, like, I would love to have a real conversation with Donald Trump about our country, like the things that we don't know. You know, that man knows some shit that we don't know. I would love to have a real conversation with Jesus. First of all, just to apologize that I have totally just lived in left field my entire life. But, you know, like, I think the Bible is a great set of standards. But in 2021, 2022 now, like, how disappointed is he in society? And, like, can you forgive me? Like, I have some questions. Like, I don't know. I mean, those kind of questions to me, I never have thought about because, like, it's just unrealistic.
Yeah.
And I think I'm a super realist when it comes to stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say I would like to have dinner with Jesus. I've got a lot of questions. I owe a lot of apologies. Donald Trump, just because I have a ton of questions. Like, I'm on a need-to-know basis. And then, I mean, anybody in my family that has passed on, I would love to have one more meal with. But, again, I also like the idea of if we're cooking. Hey, Desi.
Who's coming?
Yeah. Jane. Plumbley. Getting a little U.S. food for you.
What's your biggest fear in life?
Man, I don't. Man, that's tough. Like, I would say that I never have had a lot of fear. I've always been super, like, stoic about everything. But when I got COVID, I really did think I was going to die. And it scared me to think that I was going to leave Tinley without a mom. Like, to leave a 2-year-old little girl without her mom. Yeah. That feeling just has never, like...
Yeah, I feel like that's something you'd never forget.
No. No. I remember the one night that I couldn't breathe and my oxygen wouldn't get above like 79, and they were going to try to actually try to like intubate me, and I just remember like flopping over on my stomach, and whatever I did like just knocked it all loose enough that I could like kind of catch my breath through my mouth, and my oxygen got up to 85, and they were like, we'll wait till in the morning. And I'm telling you, that was the scariest moment of my life. Hello? Hey, I'm live. Who will? Who? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Okay, but I don't... Love you, bye. Daddy calling to tell me. I guess the people that bought Skylar will be here in the morning, which is fine. I just didn't need to know that right now. We like our background too. We're very excited about this. We are very excited about our background. If you guys could just see my videoing equipment though, you guys would understand that Daddy kind of went all out. Like, Daddy was like, oh God, I just am screwing it up. Okay, more questions.
All right, window or aisle seat?
Window.
Yeah, always. What's your current TV obsession?
I don't watch TV. At all.
Well, I think we know Jacob, so.
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Favorite app?
Probably Victoria.
App?
She spotted.
Oh my gosh!
Victoria? Is that not, you don't mean Appaloosa?
I think it meant phone app. That's what I thought.
Facebook?
I
like Facebook.
What? Victoria. Well, we got the answer to both.
Whoops. I thought you meant Appaloosa. I love her.
Oh, man. Secret talent. Twerking while holding the live. No one knows.
Yes, I can twerk. I mean, I've got a couple, but they're between Daddy and I. Like, I don't have a lot of gag reflex and teach you about that Gluck Gluck 9000. I also, got that bomb ass pussy. So we'll just go to the next part. My hidden talents are all in the bedroom. I'm lackluster at most things, but.
Oh, man. Most adventurous thing you've done in your life?
This is an adventure. My entire life is an adventure. For sure.
Yeah.
I feel like people sometimes are like, well, that's not my circus and those aren't my monkeys. And I'm like, this is my circus and these are my monkeys.
All of them.
Yeah, my adventure is every day. Every day. Tinley has been an adventure as well.
Yeah.
My child is also an adventure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Out of control. Shot of whiskey.
Oh my gosh. Favorite piece of clothing you own?
Oh, so the pants I have on are made by this company.
Yeah, they look really comfortable.
Vuori. Vuori. I love them. I have them in every color. They are the greatest leggings in the entire world.
Yeah.
They are fantastic. Vuori leggings. Everybody should have them.
Must-have clothing item everyone should have.
I would say Hey Dudes, Vuori leggings, and the Wannakomi hoodies. The ones that look like a uncircumcised penis.
Oh, man. Superpower you would want?
I would want to be immortal.
Yeah. What's inspiring you in life right now?
The fact that Facebook has given me a reality series. And they're paying me. They're paying me money to get on here and to show our life. I'm getting paid money. I now make a living being a reality content creator through live on Facebook. And it's a 5-figure a month income. It's fucking nuts.
Best piece of advice you've ever received?
Man. Like 10 things came to my head. I would say the best piece of advice I've ever been given was by Trisha Paytas. And she said they can't cancel a bitch that doesn't give a fuck about their opinion.
That's facts.
Yeah, you can't cancel a bitch that doesn't give a fuck about your opinion. That's right.
Best advice you'd give your teenage self?
Man, I have great parents, and I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me from the age of 13 to about 22.
I'm there with you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. But, I went through some weird stages. I think I grew up in El Paso, Texas, and then we moved to Oklahoma, and it was culture shock. And I didn't really have a lot of friends, and I don't know. I will say that I handled my teenage years probably the best that I could to my ability for the knowledge I had. So I don't want to give any advice because, I didn't kill myself. I didn't kill anybody else. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody died.
We're all still alive.
We're all still alive. I didn't catch any felonies, not from lack of trying. So I'm going to leave my teenage self alone. We're just not going to revisit that. I wasn't a spectacular human. I wasn't bad. I think so I think that I don't like to be vulnerable. And when we moved to Oklahoma, it was nobody liked me. I was just really different. I grew up in El Paso. So growing up around a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of kids that I was friends with, in the 5th grade, were already being jumped into gangs. I grew up in a reality that people in Oklahoma didn't even know existed. And I hope that makes sense. So sometimes when you're vulnerable, it comes out in aggression.
Yeah.
Your vulnerability, when you're trying to hide that, comes out as aggression. So I was a mean motherfucker. I was mean. And I was mean because people pushed me. And I've read a saying. What's that, saying that's if you push somebody to the point to make them be the monster that you want people to think they are, you're the monster. I kind of feel that way. When I look back now, the fucking girls I went to school with were mean as hell to me, and they pushed me to be the monster that they wanted me to be. For real.
Yeah.
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 That's why I love animals. That way, animals just, you kind of know who they are.
They can't tell you mean things. I mean, they can do mean things, but they can't tell you.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure.
All right. Book that everyone should read.
There's a lot of good books out there. I would say the book that changed my life for some reason was the, I think The Universe Has Your Back was a good turning point for me. It was the first time that I really felt like I am a manifesting motherfucker. And it was the first time I really felt good about it. The Universe Has Your Back is a great book. You Are a Badass. She's written a bunch of books now. They're all okay. The Monk That Sold His Ferrari is good. The 4 Agreements is good. Paco, what's his face, wrote the book, the one with the shepherd. It's good. It's good. There's a lot of good books. And you can take away from all of them something that's kind of life-changing. I think reading is great. So I read as much as I can. With a toddler, I now listen to Audible like it's my job. But yeah.
What would you like to be remembered for?
I genuinely hope that the people around me I was good to the people around me. I would like to think that I'm really good to the people around me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
The people that support me.
How do you define beauty?
Man, that's a spiritual thing. I find beauty in stuff that people probably don't. Beauty is in spirituality.
I feel like it's different for everyone, too.
It is, for sure.
What do you love most about your body?
This body is strong. I have put this body through a lot, and it just is my body is strong. I mean...
Hey, bitch, I'm here.
Hey, bitch, I'm here. I mean, I had a horse flip over and break my pelvis, and I lost a fallopian tube and an ovary in that, and, the other one was, all scarred up, and they were like, yeah, you can't have kids, and I have Tinley. Like, my body is strong. My body is strong.
Yeah. Best way to take a rest or decompress?
Meditation. I've created a life I don't really need a vacation from.
Yeah.
You feel that way because, like, every time you go to California, you rush back. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you get it. Jess gets it. I mean, her and I love what we do. But, yeah, meditation.
Favorite place to go?
I think spiritually, the mountains in New Mexico. I was born in Roswell, and it's okay, but, like, going to Ruidosa, I prefer to be there when the racing season is over because
Yeah.
it's just the environment of the mountains that I love. I don't love... my dad still trains racehorses, but, like, I'm kind of over it, but I really, really love the mountains. Yep.
If your life were a song, what would it be?
Fairy Tale by Kevin Gates.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't molested, and I didn't, but I feel like emotionally being moved to Oklahoma with all those fucking mean girls, like, literally where he was like, so I stole my grandma's gun and, like, told him post up. I was like, yeah, I feel that in my soul.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you could master one instrument, what would it be?
I'm not musically inclined in any way.
Really?
Mm-mm. I have zero musical talent.
Wow.
None.
My dad's side of the family is, like, really big into music. So.
Really? I have zero musical talent.
If you had a tattoo, where would it be?
Yeah. I think the only way I would ever get a tattoo is if I got held down and forced to, so I don't have one. I don't have any.
Dolphins or koalas?
Like to eat?
No.
Is that a thing? Do they eat
No, I don't
koalas?
think so. I just think, which
Do
one
they
would
eat
I want
those?
to hug?
Oh, neither. I don't want to.
Really?
Dolphins are in the water, and I hate the water, and a koala will scratch your eyeballs out. Like,
I've
I'm
gotten
good.
kisses from dolphins.
I'm good on all that. Neither.
What's your spirit animal? Honey badger.
Yeah, I would be a honey badger or a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can be pretty ruthless. Like, I mean, if you're in my pack and you're around me, I'm fantastic. But, like, I can be pretty ruthless. I wouldn't want to be our prey, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
A shark? No, I don't like the water. I fucking hate the water. I don't like the water.
Best gift you've ever received?
Tinley?
Yeah. Best gift you've ever given?
Tinley.
Yeah.
I gave Jacob a baby. Yeah.
What's your favorite board game?
Monopoly. Don't let me be the banker, though. I'm a cheating motherfucker.
We're the same! I just told Dylan this last night.
Really?
If we're playing Monopoly, I'm the banker.
Yeah. Me too. I'm also the banker.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
So my favorite color my entire life has been gray. I like gray. I like
a light
gray.
gray or a dark gray or just all gray?
I like gray. I think I like gray because it's just that night, like, life is not black and white.
Yeah.
And I love gray. I love gray and purple. Even when I trained racehorses, my racing colors were gray and purple. I loved it. Yeah.
Least favorite color?
I'm not a big, like, mustard fan. And I wear it a lot. I don't know why. I don't like orange that much either.
Yeah.
I'm not an orange or a yellow fan. They're okay. I'm just not. I don't think I hate any color, though. I mean, I'll wear any of them.
Diamonds or pearls?
So Jacob bought me a tennis bracelet that's, like, fantastic. It's beautiful. It's diamonds. It's nice. It's okay. I have a pair of canary diamond earrings that are $1.25 each that I made when I worked at Copper Falls Jewelers.
Oh, wow.
Yep. They're really neat. But I like pearls. I
Yeah?
have some pearl earrings that are real, and I love them. I think pearls are classy. I think pearls are, like, understated. Like, I think when you wear diamonds, it's because you want people to know you have money. When you wear pearls, it's because you have money and you don't give a fuck what people think.
Drugstore makeup or designer?
They both, I mean,
Really, it just depends.
Yeah.
What you're going for.
I really like the NYC or NYX, NYX or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They have that NYX, NYX has NYC lip liner, the New York City lip liner. And I love it. I love that. So that's like the only drugstore thing I buy. Everything else is probably name brand, but.
Blow dry or air dry?
In the summer, I will air dry my hair and just let it have like a little wave to it. It's okay, but I really prefer to blow dry it
Yeah.
to knock the kink out of it.
Pilates or yoga?
Yoga.
Yeah. Pilates is too much.
Yeah.
Coffee
Yoga.
or tea?
Oh, that's not both. Both. I love tea. I love matcha. I love green teas. I love white teas. I love oolong teas. I love tea. I love tea. And coffee is necessary for me not to murder anybody, so.
What's the weirdest word in the English language?
Moist. It's unnecessary.
Okay. That's funny. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Both.
Moist. Stairs or elevator?
If I'm solo, I like to go up the stairs, but if I have Tinley or luggage, elevator.
Summer or winter?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. I love season change. I
like
love
the
all 4
in-betweens.
seasons. I'm telling you, I love summer when it's here. I'm ready for it to go when it's gone. I love winter when it comes. I love a good snow. I love rain. I love being alive. I'm a weirdo. Like, I appreciate all seasons. Like, I'm that person.
Yeah.
I'm cold or hot. It doesn't matter to me.
You're stuck on an island. You can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would you eat?
Pizza.
I really thought you were going to say that. Spicy honey.
Yeah, pizza. I would do cheese pizza with pineapples. I probably need to
Oh
put
my
bacon
gosh.
on it. It's Canadian bacon, so I have some, like, meat in my life. Pizza.
A dessert you don't like?
I don't love bread pudding. And in Louisiana, everybody makes bread pudding. And I don't mind it if it has some crunch to it, but I can't do it when it's soggy.
I've never had that.
Mm-mm.
A skill you're working on mastering?
Next. I'm just saying that Daddy and I have a very interesting personal life.
Best thing to happen to you today?
The best thing that happened to me today so far. I talked to my child. Daddy's on his way here. Like, today's been a good day. We got to do a giveaway. Like, my day's been a good day.
Got a pretty purple backpack.
I know. Is this really not fire?
Yes.
I really do love
It
that.
looks so cool. Worst thing to happen to you today?
We got rained on.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot going on weather-wise.
Oh,
but
stress.
okay.
Best compliment you've ever received?
So, my child tells me all the time that I am the best mom ever, and, like,
Aw.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Like, that child,
She's always there too with the good job. Good job.
Good job, Mommy, good job.
Yes.
Yeah, my kid is fucking fire, for sure. For sure.
Favorite smell?
That's tough. Like, is it meaning, like, perfume-wise, you think?
I don't know.
So, I wore and loved Baccarat Rouge forever. And then it got to where, like, people were buying the samples of it because it's, like, $700 perfume. And I got to where I absolutely despise it because my nose is itching because of all the light. Because I was, like, in Walmart the other day and smelt Baccarat on somebody. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, you buy Baccarat Rouge or the Baccarat Eau de Parfum because you're going to, like, wear it. Like, if I go to the Heritage sale or, like, if we're going to a sale and I want to make sure that the Stanleys know a bitch is there, I wear Baccarat Rouge. I mean, or I even have Baccarat Eau de Parfum. So, like, I have both.
Yeah.
And I hate when something like that becomes understated and, like, people don't realize that that is something you put on your body because when you walk in the room, you fucking want people to know you've arrived. And I smelt it on somebody in Walmart. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So
They've arrived.
yeah, to fucking Walmart. Like,
Yeah.
oh, my nose is killing me. The ring lights make my nose like get red and start to itch. It does it every time.
Hugs or kisses?
Who? Like, I really am not a big hugger.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
I love your what?
A cactus.
Yeah, me too. So, like, Tinley, though, man, there's nothing better than when she, like, runs and just, wants all the attention.
Yeah, she clings on you.
Yeah, but I do. I mean, Jacob is a good kisser. Jacob is, like, a fantastic kisser. Jacob, like, wants to be super sensitive and, like, overly passionate, and it's really cute because he's, like, a big grizzly bear, so he's really...
If you made a documentary, what would it be about?
We are a fucking documentary.
Yeah.
Every day.
This is a daily.
It's daily. Just join us live for our documentary.
Last piece of content you consumed that made you cry?
Man, I haven't cried in so long.
I feel like it'd be our content, not
Yeah.
other people's.
Yeah, I just, you know what? I think that after I lost Violet this year, my cry for the year happened then, and I'm just not much of a... Like, I can be like, that's sad, but I'm just not. I think Violet dying kind of... Like, I'm not a crier, and I got teary-eyed a couple times whenever I knew that I was fixing to have to put her to sleep, and that was it for me.
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Nymphette by MAC. I love that lip gloss. If I'm going to wear like a glossy gloss, like it's Nymphette, that's the color by MAC. And then if I'm going to do a lipstick, I'm going to do Pillow Talk, which is a Charlotte Tilbury color. But I buy the Pillow Talk medium lip liner. It's a little darker, and it kind of gives you that like $19.99 like ring around your lip. Like, I don't know, I like that.
Sweet or savory?
Both.
Girl crush?
A girl. Do I have a girl crush? I would say I don't really have a girl crush.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, yeah.
How you know you're in love?
When I was in the hospital and Jacob came to the hospital, my hospital room before he left because he was being discharged, the feeling I had when he walked out the door to leave, knowing that I was getting sicker, I wasn't getting better, and wondering, like...
Yeah.
Like, I love that man.
A song you can listen to on repeat?
I've got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. I got 2 phones, one for the bitches and one for the dough.
This is horrible. If you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
Jacob, I just want to have a penis for one day. I want to.
Yeah, we talked about this. That is sweet.
But I don't want anybody else's penis, so I just would like to. Oh yeah, I think I just disassociated that. Like, yeah, I mean, when Gay got killed on the phone, when I was on the phone with her, yeah, I cried. But I'm just telling you, that's like not a piece of content I watched. That was something in my real life, and that's the only time I think since Violet that I just.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm saying I watched videos of Violet when I was having to put her to sleep, and it made me cry. Gay was a different, that was like a different cry.
Yeah.
That was.
What are you most excited about at this time in your life?
I'm super excited that this entire year we get to have a reality series on Facebook and get paid to make content on here. That's crazy to me. Did you ever think that you're going to be part of like a reality series of any kind where people wanted to know a fucking thing about you? Me either. Me either. I just think that's wild that Facebook is paying me to create live videos of our life and to just watch what the fuck we do every day. It's mind-blowing.
Your go-to for having a good laugh?
If I need a good laugh, oh man, I just TikTok. There's some shit on TikTok.
And then the last one, your affirmation for today.
I am grateful. I am thankful.
Yeah.
I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am not that. your shit. No,
man.
I'm grateful. Is that all of them?
Yep.
There they are. I don't know how y'all feel about the 73 questions. The koala one was confusing. There was 75.
There was one that's like counted off. It's like in the middle. And then plus the 70.
60. I see. Well, there you go. There's a lot.
There.
Oh, favorite place to go. Yeah. Well, I can tell you guys right now that that's a lot. Now y'all know a lot about me.
It's the most reading I've done this month.
She would say that. I still, first I thought an app, they meant Appaloosa. I'm
I
a little
know.
embarrassed about that.
Someone asked
and the
what
fact,
her favorite app was, and she said Victoria.
what? Well, I don't give a fuck about apps on my phone. I never thought that, didn't cross my mind. And then they ask if I dolphin or koala, and I'm like, we eat those? Like, I don't know. I don't like either one of them. So I just thought that they were like, I didn't realize that we cooked endangered.
No, just which one?
Dolphins or koalas, and I was like, to eat? I don't eat any fish, so I'm out on the dolphin. And I thought koalas were endangered, so I was not sure why we were eating those. And then I realized they just wanted to know if and I don't like either one.
You don't eat any
Koalas
fish?
are mean as fuck. No. Fish is gross.
I used to be pescatarian. I only ate fish.
Because their souls don't matter, right?
Yes, that was exactly why.
Only furry things' souls matter. Sorry, little fish, your soul does not matter to me. I can
That's
stomp you and cut
exactly
your head
it.
off and eat you, but
Yep.
this cow over here that wants to hook me and kill me deserves to live.
Yeah, I can't pet fish.
Oh my god. My little pescatarian over here. That's like what is one thing everybody needs to know about you? She's like, I was pescatarian for a short time and now I like meat again.
It was the bacon that got me.
It was the bacon that got me.
My grandma.
She literally just said, it was the bacon that got me.
It was. My grandma made a huge plate of it, and no one was in the kitchen, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have one.
I'm just gonna have one. Then they walked in and all the bacon was gone, and Jess was like, I'm sorry.
Did
that happen?
It was me. They were happy, though.
They were like, thank God you're over your pescatarian phase. Yeah. They asked me if I wanted to make love to one random person, who would it be? And it was Kevin Gates.
I mean, seconds. I didn't even get it out. Kevin Gates.
That man talks a big game on the mic. I'm on a need to know basis. I mean, let's
Brandon, any female celebrity right now that you could have, who would you choose?
Beyonce.
see.
Beyonce.
She also talks a big game on the mic. It's just
Wow.
how is that man not? I mean, I kind of had a thing for a little while for Ryan Upchurch.
I bet you did.
I did. And then he filled that gap in between his teeth, and I just was at a love loss for him at that point. I loved the gap in his teeth. He was just like fucking hillbilly in that gap, and I was like, yes. And then he filled his teeth in, and I'm like, I don't have a thing for Ryan Upchurch anymore.
I'm going to show you Scott Easton. You'd know who he is. Like, I feel like you would.
You said you'd never heard Fairy Tale?
No. He's in so many movies.
That's what it is. Life ain't gonna be what it ain't gonna be, so we grind.
Oh my gosh, that is you.
We need that on a t-shirt. Yeah. Life. That's what I feel
Yeah,
like that.
there's a catchphrase.
Yeah, we need to have a t-shirt that says, life ain't gonna be what it ain't gonna be, so we grind. You gotta make it happen. True story. And manifesting and working hard. I'm hungry. Would y'all
Yeah.
like to eat with me?
I just sitting here thinking that.
I know. I was like, man, it's one.
My double chin. I've been shockwaving my double chin, and I think it's working. Fixing to start shockwaving these love handles. How do you feel about the LGBT plus community? Well, I said in this video earlier that I went through a phase where I considered myself pansexual, so I'm
Pretty open.
yeah, I mean, I like lesbians. I like gays.
We love Elizabeth.
We love Elizabeth. Well, Elizabeth has decided to be straight. Elizabeth, I told her the other day, like, I think got over my pansexual phase, and I think Elizabeth is pansexual. She just loves who she loves.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm all right
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, I think that some people maybe are trans or gay or lesbian because of trauma they had. And I think some people truly are. And I think that whatever your journey is totally you, and I'm here for that.
So whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, like, whatever you choose is your business. It's not for me to judge. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just going to tell you, like, if you want to be a lesbian and you bring your wife over, like, we're cool with that. You want to be gay and you bring your boyfriend over, like, we'll be best friends. Like, we don't care. We're up for whatever. Like, I mean,
As
I'm-
told Dylan.
Dylan is not gay. I don't know where my father-in-law... So my father-in-law, I guess because he came to Gary's house one time a couple years ago to pick up some horses, and he had a guy with him that was helping him drive. My father-in-law thought that was his boyfriend. So the entire time, my father-in-law has called him the gay holler. You know, the gay holler. So when I moved here and I took over, I had not really known Dylan, and I met him. I just thought he was gay. And I mean, he didn't make my gaydar go off. I just thought he was gay. So I finally just said something to him about it, and he was like, I am not gay, and I have a daughter. And now I've met his daughter, and I love her. Like, I'm gonna
Kick my ass at anyone.
I'm gonna split
I
custody.
told her.
I'm gonna split custody with him. I'm just gonna be stepmama. His daughter is fantastic. She
Yeah.
is amazing. Like,
She could help us exercise some horses too.
I love her. Marley, she is fantastic. So I love his kid. She was here the other day, and she was just great. I want her and Tinley to be best friends. He's not gay, though. Poor Dylan is not gay, and we did think that. So we had, like, kind of tried to hook him up with some of our gay friends, and it was just...
Didn't go well.
We're just really not. We need to just not. We need to stay out of people's love life. Like, whoever you bring over is fine by us. No judgment.
We won't try setting you up.
We're not going to try setting anybody else up. We've
ended that.
We've ended that for sure. Yeah. I think that the world has gotten too sensitive. I think
That's a fact.
the other day, Elizabeth says the N-word a lot, and it's from being in prison. Like, I would never, like, I would be mortified to say that. And she just is always like, what's up, Maya? And I'm like, you know, like, and then I just realized, like, Elizabeth has been to prison. She means no harm by it. It is not a derogatory term to her. Am I going to say it? God, I hope I never slip up and say it. I hope I don't get comfortable enough. But it's a respect thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a respect thing, like, but it doesn't.
In California, like, you don't.
Yeah.
It's so different. So it's just like
Like,
in my brain, I'm like,
That's one thing I can say about my staff and I. None of us are racist. And since you ask about the lesbian, you know, queer, trans, you know, gay, LGBTQ,
we really
bi.
just prefer people with brains.
Yeah, like, as long as you have common sense and you're, like, a decent human being, we don't really care. Like, we don't care about race or religion or your sexual preference, like, or your political party. Like, really none of that's any of our fucking business. And, like, whoever you choose to bring home is fine. I don't care what color they are or if they're... I mean, they just need to be the same species. Like...
That's true. Don't show up with a goat.
Yeah, like, we would probably judge you if you showed up with a goat. For fucking sure. Yeah, or a sheep. But as long as it's human, like, we're fine. We don't care about, like, color or race or, you know, like, if you're a Republican and show up with a Democrat, like, we're gonna probably tease them a little bit, but, like, we'll still, like, love them. It's fine.
Dylan's dad, we were teasing.
He's pretty liberal.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, we're still gonna like you.
It was great.
Yeah, the only thing we're anti probably is bestiality and stupidity.
His dad.
Is Dylan liberal?
No. No, he was the one who started giving his dad crap. And we were so
Well,
confused.
Dylan being in the Navy, I wouldn't think that he would be Democrat, but he might be.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No,
Yeah, Dylan was in
and
the
his
Navy.
grandpa were giving his dad crap.
So were his dad and grandma.
Yeah.
Is his dad gay? You think his dad likes guys?
No, I don't think so.
All my Democratic friends are gay. Like, and I think, I don't know, they really are. Like, everybody I'm super close to that's Democrat is also gay.
I come from California, so they're all just Democrats, pretty much.
And a lot of gays.
Yeah, but
Like the gay capital of the world.
I don't know. I've been to some places where there's a lot of gay people. New Orleans, like when we go down there, like we've been down there a couple times for like we accidentally. Well, it wasn't an accident. Like we didn't care. We went down there and it was like during their Pride weekend, during Pride Month. I saw some things.
oh no!
I saw some things. I saw some things I can't unsee.
Yeah, I didn't go to any of California.
I think also that your sexual preference and your religious preference does not matter to us, like, because we're not sensitive. Yeah. I don't want it forced down my throat.
Yeah.
But I also thought that it, like, some of the stuff I saw during their Pride weekend was so, it was kind of a trip for me. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's okay for you to wear a see-through, like, pair of thong with a see-through front, so like we can actually
cock socks, please.
Yeah, it was a cock sock but clear. And then guys that would wear like mesh and then mesh shorts with nothing underneath them, so their genitalia would, I mean, like I'm to me that's where it just took it like one step. Like, this is no longer about you being gay. Like, this is now like, excuse me, can you put that? I understand though too, I went to New Orleans during Pride weekend, so what did I expect, you know? What I really didn't like is it pissed me off is like all these Christian people showed up to try to preach to them, and I thought that was disrespectful. Like, I mean, I'm Christian, but I also don't think that you should show up during Pride weekend and then like shame these people and like try to force your religion.
Turn them away from anything.
I mean, God loves them too. Like, I learned a long time ago that God loves my enemies as much as he loves me. So if I want to be vindictive or spiteful, I can't turn to him.
Yeah.
I went to a spiritual retreat, and a guy there said that the one major misunderstanding in the Bible is using God's name in vain. People think that, like, if you say, God damn, like, that's what, you know, don't say that, you're using God's name in vain. That's actually not it. Like, if you really go back and study it, it's whenever you use God's name against a fellow Christian. Like, if I were to tell her, like, God loves me and he's going to curse you because that's using God's name in vain. When you were...
Or anyone in general.
Yeah, like, God is not a weapon. God is a shield of protection, and the moment you turn him into a weapon, you are literally the epitome of what God preaches for us not to be. So I just try to remember that I am so fucking imperfect, and that God loves me, and he loves all the people who hate me. Like, he doesn't care. He loves us universally. So religion should not be in the me versus you thing, religion, like, it should never be a God topic, because that's just not how religion works. Yeah. That's just not how it works at all. And I have had people that are like, God hates you because your husband slaughters horses, and I'm like,
don't you wish?
Like, I'm gonna let you think that so that you feel good about, like, your crusade against me, but I'm just gonna be quiet. Like, I'm just gonna let you think that. Like, that's fine. That's how I feel. Like, I just... Yeah, and I'm not gonna bring God into this, because, like, God still loves you even though you're psychotic. Like, he still loves you, so I would like for him to, like, curse you, and it's not gonna happen, so I'll just stick to, like, casting spells and writing in candles for that. Look at Jess, she's like, she's kind of witchy, but we don't talk about that. Jess is like, she be doing some things. She has a witch ball in the office, and it just... Do you want to tell about the hauler?
Which hauler? Oh, man. The crap blaster.
We had a hauler come, and he kept telling us about how he was having all these problems with his back, and he, like, had his pants down to his freaking butt crack. You could see his butt crack. This guy was just not it for us at all. Anyway, he's like, do you mind if I use your bathroom? So we let him use the bathroom in the office. And I noticed that when he came out of the office, he, like, rushed to his truck and, like, left. He didn't say goodbye, fuck you, nothing. He was, like, gone. I had to pee. I walk in there and the seat's down. I lift the seat up. This man has shit everywhere. He shit on the wall. He shit on the toilet. He shit in the floor.
Everywhere.
I cleaned it up. I didn't make my staff do that. I did it because I had Fabuloso and spray bottles and a Fabuloso to the rescue. It was
Oh my
bad.
gosh.
I made them go in there. I was like, you guys, what are we going to do? And they were like, what? And I like took the stick and like flipped the seat up and they were like, and I was like, it's down the wall. And they were like, I mean, this man shit all over.
He barely got his pants down in time.
I don't think he did. I think that's why he rushed to his truck. He had to have shit himself. There's no way. It was on the wall. It was on the wall. I mean, anyway. If you would have asked me yesterday the 73 questions what the worst part of my day was, I could have told you trying to figure out how to clean up the bathroom was pretty fucking bad.
We now have a bathroom fee.
Yes. We now have a bathroom fee, and if that man ever picks up here again, it is a $100 charge. I texted him after he left and I said, hey, just so you know, if you ever pick up here again, it's a $100 fee before you can book an appointment for me having to clean up the bathroom. He didn't text back. Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
I have never been so, I mean, there was a lot going on there. There was a lot going on there. The things that we have to put up with. Where I write it down. Oh yeah, I can. So this year we're just going to do more live content. I think Jess and I once a week maybe are going to cook at my house. I was like going through a list of things that Facebook sent that were like creation ideas. So maybe we'll do like one super fast like Western themed like steak and potato kind of meals, ribs, whatever.
I can make good food.
I make really good chicken and dumplings that are really share worthy. So we'll probably do that. What else will we do? We'll be live almost every day. Yeah, we'll do some food, some desserts. Like once a week. We'll try. We're probably going to start cooking out here. And we'll go live when we cook out once the weather gets better. And
have a real cool griddle we can bring. Get a
Perfect.
nice one.
So, I don't know. I kind of thought that it would be neat to just... In the last couple of years, I've gotten to where, like, my refrigerator is, like, super organized. My closet, like, I've gotten really... I'm a good adult. Like, I realized the other day, my credit score is really high. I pay my bills. Like, I am a good adult. And I think that... I wish that in high school, they would teach you more about being a productive adult than they do about algebra. I've never used algebra once since I've been an adult. But I can tell you that I... had no idea how to like organize stuff or how to cook or how to do my taxes. I mean, those are all things. I mean, I have to pay somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I
wish they'd like let kids work while in school
More.
instead of like in school, because then people just get out of school and they're like, okay,
yeah.
just not doing anything now, and it's not a transition into a job
No.
or a career.
That's probably why. I mean, I couldn't work and go to school, and I dropped out of high school.
I dropped out of college.
Yeah, I dropped out of high school.
Went to college.
I went
and
back
high
to
school at the
college
same time.
after I, like later on in life, I was like, yeah, I probably need an education. That way I can, because I think there was a point in my life where I was not proud that I dropped out of high school. I felt like inferior.
Yeah.
So I wanted a college education so that I could be like, I'm college educated. Now I don't give a fuck. I trade horses for a living, and I make more money than 90% of people with a college education, so fuck off, man. Like, now I'm proud of the fact that, like, you don't have to graduate high school and graduate college to make a living for your family.
Yeah,
like, you can bust your ass and, like, do it. Like, do it. The dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. The hustle is... All right, let's eat.
Yes,
Fucking
food.
hungry. We're going for food. All right, you guys. I wish that y'all could see. Just look at this contraption that Daddy... This is Jacob loving me. Do you think Daddy loves me? You think he's been trying to, like, help me be... We've got this fancy background. All right, Jess and I are going to eat. We love you guys. Bye. We will see you all of 2022, because this entire year is going to be dedicated to building our social platform and just having a Facebook reality show. Make sure you share with your friends. Make sure you let everybody know that, like, we're here.
We know some really weird people who can keep them entertained.
That's right. Bye, you guys.